again. What's up? It's your boy Lil Ya from UNLV. Back again with my podcast, you heard me? Tell a friend. Hit that like and subscribe button ASAP, you heard me? Check it out. Now, this episode, I actually have somebody I want to interview for y'all, but I'm gonna hold off on that. And I'm gonna run this up about when IceT came to New Orleans and performed at the House of Blues, and I was actually in there, and I'll let y'all know what happened during this ep. Check it out. 2000, IceT came to the House of Blues in New Orleans, and he had a part in his show where he actually was calling artists up to let them perform during his show. Well, I thought it was all bullshit. Me, my OG Applejack, my Uncle Hardy, all us in there, and we actually in there networking for my label, Hard Times Records, seeing we could pull off, you know what I'm saying? So, during IceT's show, he actually called up artists to let them rap. And I thought it was just bullshit. I thought he was going to call somebody up there and, you know, embarrass them, you know what I'm saying? Because I've saw some shit like that before. But this time, it was real. And when I heard the beat that he put on for the artists to perform off, I instantly became like, yeah, I need to get that mic. I'm not an artist no more. I'm a starving artist. That's the mind frame I was in at that time. So he put the track on, called like maybe 3 rappers up by show of hands. You know, everybody's in the crowd raising their hand up, and he was just calling and pulling them up. So after the second one rap, Applejack and Hardy got IceT attention, and they pointing at me, telling me to come up or whatever. So IceT looked at me and told me to come up. So of course, you know, me being me, I'm going to get it. I'm going to shine. I'm going to get my shine on. So I got up there. Of course, they got all these rappers. You know, the House of Blues, you have a lot of rappers in there that really go back to the essence of hip-hop and try to rap or whatever. But me, I'm laying a law. I'm from New Orleans. I'm representing New Orleans. I'm New Orleans' essence of hip-hop, straight up. So I get up there and I do my thing. It just so happened, like, out of 8 people, he chose me. And the crowd went crazy, you know, behind me. Now, I'm pretty sure at least half of the people in the House of Blues knew me and knew I'm from UNLV or whatever. You know, they knew I had been in the game since 93. But a lot of people didn't. So, and Ice Cube definitely never heard of us at that time. And, you know, he didn't know I was actually a part of a record label before. You know what I'm saying? So, I grabbed the mic. I heard the track. The track was so vicious, man. I was like, man, I'm going to eat this track alive. So he called me up there. I got the microphone. You know, I done my thing, whoop-de-whoop, you know what I'm saying? People throwing money and all kind of shit. So after I finished performing, he pulls up a chair on the stage, and he put the chair right next to his DJ. Actually, it wasn't a regular chair. It was a king chair. The dude carried a king chair everywhere he went on stage, you know, tour and shit. So he had me to sit in the king chair. I'm sitting in the king chair. He also gave me a bottle of Moet. Popped the bottle, told me to chill on stage, watch the rest of his performance, and he wanted to holler at me afterwards. So everything went as planned, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, popping my bottle and doing my thing on stage, cool, and just enjoying the rest of his show. You know, Coco was there. He had 2 more other females was there. But what really caught my attention and made me remember this show so vividly, because after the show, when he went in his dressing room, this dude, I'm talking about pimp status for real. Shouts out IceT. This man had 3 beautiful women actually massaging him, his feet, his shoulders, and all this massaging and making sure he's not tense at all, whatever, while he relaxes. So I went in the dressing room. I'm looking at all this going on. I'm like, damn, man, I wonder if this is a stunt or whatever. But you could tell that's how IceT roll. You know what I'm saying? Real pimp status. You dig? So we running it and shit, and actually he offered me a deal. But my loyalty to my dude wouldn't let me sign that deal. And I'm glad I didn't to this day, because like right after that, Ice Cube really got into acting and left the music alone. So I probably would have been left out to dry. You know what I mean? But my loyalty to Tech, he was on his way home maybe like a month later. I wouldn't sign that contract because he wouldn't offer me a group deal. It was only a solo deal. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nah, that ain't something I want to do right now. You know what I mean? So that's how that up went with me and IceT, man. And like I say, shouts out to all the other artists that performed that night. It was a memorable night. You know, the House of Blues was packed to capacity. It was off the chain, man. We performed with a lot of other artists in the House of Blues, you know, because New Orleans have a thing where a big artist is coming. They'll call the hottest local act to come open up for them, you know, and that's what happened with a lot of other acts. But this particular event, IceT called me up. You know, we wasn't on the board, wasn't on a venue to perform or nothing like that. He actually called me up and I had to be ready. That's why they tell you always be ready and never have to get ready. You never know when your time will be called. You never know when your name will be called to come up and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So this is my ep about IceT when I rocked that bitch. Ask anybody in 2000 that was in House of Blues how y'all got down with that IceT show, man. Shouts out to my city. Shouts out to IceT. Shouts out to the support y'all. Support me with this podcast. It feel great, you know what I'm saying? I mean, get a lot of negative comments or whatever, but I got tough skin. It don't bother me. I'm one that focus on love more than hate any day. So holla at your boy. Hit that like and subscribe button. And tell a friend, tell a friend. You already know how it go. You wake me. I'm out.